morning. Uh, and we are back for more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So let's see, where were we? We left off. We are at the inn here and just sold off a lot of the items that we picked up along the way, stored them, and I think that's where we are at now. Let's see. Anything else? What do I need to do? Alright, looks like trapped in the darkness. Is that I think that's done. Okay. So we've got the wards. Alright, so we are doing the Wardstone Legacy now. We've got Gorham Family Secrets, Spies Amongst the Mist, or Spies Amidst Our Ranks, The Burning City, A Common Cause, and A Stay of Execution. Let's take a look and see what's what to start with. So let's take a look at, let's see here, the Burning City. The Crusaders are seeking the advice of a strange elf who calls himself the Storyteller. If he is alive somewhere in the ruins of Canebras, he must be found at all costs. Talk to Staunton. Alright, let's see. Gorham Family Secrets. Horgus. Gorham's first priority is finding a way to the surface. He is willing to pay generously for a guide and hire the finest bodyguards money can buy. Unfortunately for Horgus, the best bodyguards are not in the vicinity. So we got to talk to Horgus. Okay, now I saw Horgus already wandering around here. So, spies amidst our ranks. Erebeth does not have the numbers to force the demons out of the Tower of Estrad. She prefers to confine her actions to scouting and information gathering for now. A common cause. How many people are there still alive in the city who can hold a weapon or cast a spell? Potential allies may be found in the most unlikely of places. And a stay of execution. Who knows when the demons will deal the final blow to the defender's heart. The next wave of attack could have unexpected consequences, and not only for the Crusaders barricaded in the tavern, but for the city at large. So I know we've seen Horgus around here, so let's. Okay, there he is. Let's go see what Horgus has to say. Here, take this. Yes, it's 2,000 coins. Take your payment, and remember, the Horgus Worm always keeps his word. You helped me get back to the surface, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Now, speaking of our future cooperation, alright, so we got the 2,000 gold coins. I have a job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. Alright. What kind of reward are we talking about? Actually, let's just go through. What do you mean a job for someone like me? For an adventurer ready to sell their soul for booze and then lie down drunk in the gutter? Or do you think you're somehow different? A traveling knight, perhaps noble of heart but without a coin to your name? You seem a reliable enough ally to me, and you did get me out of the mongrel caves, so why should I care what you do with the money once you've got it? Alright, succeeded a perception check. Noble birth doesn't give you a right to behave badly. I would ask that you refrain from such statements in the future. You know what? So what's this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Canabras. I still have... Well, it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden in the wealthy part of the city. Even before the demons attacked, every thief and fraudster in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state of it's in now. I have little hope that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack, and I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what's happened there since. Therefore, I would ask that you meet me in my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I already asked the local paladins for help, but they've no desire to set foot outside the tavern. Damn cowards and traitors. That's what they are. Um, what kind of reward are we talking about? Hmm. 1,000 gold coins. Horgus replies with hesitation. So, diplomacy 19. I've got diplomacy of 10. Double the reward. I don't think about it. Oh, succeeded. Hmm. Let's see. Noble birth doesn't give you the right to behave badly. I would ask that you refrain from such statements in the future. I'm just going to select this to see if there's any other conversations that come from this. Horgus puts his hand on his hip. Oh, really? How impudent. No one dares tell Horgus Worm how to address the rabble. Hmm. I'm just curious where it goes. Plus, there's double the money in it, so deal. Marvelous, most excellent. I'll proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. But do hurry, unless you want me to lower your reward. What? Alright. So we need to go to Horgus's mansion with Camellia. Okay, so let's see what we have. Anybody else? I need to speak with Staunton. Let's see if Staunton's around here. Let's, Alright, we'll go see Erebeth here in a minute, but let's see if we can't find Staunton. Alright, there's Camellia. We'll need to let's get on the mount. Right through the inn here on our mount. Okay, we're not. Hey, I can level up here. Perfect. All right. So this is what we've got. Cavalier, we're sticking with it. And let's see. Mobility. Perception. I'll keep land with the perception. Persuasion. My persuasion is 10. I feel like I should keep working on that. Land has a 7. 7. Athletics. Let's go up a couple in persuasion. And actually, let's go up 1 with persuasion. Land has 7. I feel like I could keep him going in mobility and athletics. Let's see where we're low. So nobody knows Arcana. I feel like there's probably going to be, we'll run into a companion that might be higher on the Knowledge Arcana. Sela's got 5 in the Knowledge World. Land has the Nature. Land has the Religion Lore, so we'll keep him both those. So since he's with both those, I want to concentrate on that for him. I should probably start working on. So I'm going to go athletics, mobility, and persuasion here. 2, 3, and I'll continue to work on those 3 with my character here. All right. So we've got recommendations on what to take. These are recommended features. So let's see, point blank shot. I'm not really playing ranged, so I'm gonna go with the power attack. And I'm sticking with, since this is my first CRPG, I'm sticking with the recommended feats. Let me scroll down just to see if there's Okay, those are all that I have. So since I am not ranged, I'm going to go power attack. You can choose to take a -1 penalty on all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain a +2 bonus on all melee damage rolls. Alright, this bonus to damage is increased by half if you are making an attack with two-handed weapons. A one-handed weapon using two hands, or a primary natural weapon. Alright, so bonus damage is increased by half, so I need to have a one-handed weapon being used in two hands, or a primary natural weapon that adds one half times your strength modifier on damage rolls. This bonus to damage halved. Okay, so I need a one-handed weapon. So, alright. So let's go with the power attack. And I need a one-handed weapon. Okay. So there we go. Complete. Now then, let's. Alright. So I've all these can level up now. So you gave two one-handed weapons to character who doesn't have the two-handed fighting feat. Without it, they will. Okay, so let's drop, take off. All right, so let's go with that. And I was gonna go with a glaive. I think that's what. I think my feet. Hold on. Let me find my feet here. I need to explain. I need to read this a little closer. This bonus to damage is increased by half if you are making an attack with a two-handed weapon, a one-handed weapon using two hands, or okay. So I'm going to go with a two-handed weapon, and I'm going to use the glaive, I believe. Masterwork glaive, 1 to 10, 10, 19, 23. That's 2 to 11. Okay, so let's equip this, I believe. Okay, so let's try that. Let's see how we do with the glaive. Alright, now let's pop my animal companion. 2 points here, and I am just going to keep working on athletics and mobility. Alright. Feet, weapon focus. Hold on. I don't have a weapon yet, but I think choose one type of weapon. You can also choose unarmed strike as your weapon for purposes of this feat. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. You gain a +1 bonus on all attack rolls. You make... Okay, so we'll do the weapon focus. Oh, here we go. Alright. I think I've got bite with my horse. I'm almost positive. So, do I pick this one? Oh, I do pick it. Okay. Hold on. You can gain this feat multiple times. Okay, so let's pick that. Bite. And then, because I'm pretty sure, I wonder if I can go back and respec. Riding and mounted combat are available to any character that has an animal companion larger than them by one size. Such characters have a special ability on their action bar that allows them to mount up. Okay, yep. Now then, I can level up. Looks like these others. And I believe that, yeah, so I'm going to go up. Since I'm leveling up athletics and mobility and persuasion, I'm going to go up on the actually perception, lore. Alright, I'm just going to keep with the top 3 here. Recommended feat, deadly aim. You can take a -1 penalty on all ranged attack rolls to gain a +2 bonus on all ranged damage rolls. That's pretty good. When your base attack bonus reaches +4, and every +4 thereafter, the penalty increases by -1, and the bonus to damage increases by +2. You must choose to use this feat before making an attack roll, and its effect lasts until your next turn. Oh, I see. So I need to do pick deadly aim. Okay, I got it. I'm not sure I was doing that. Alright. So now we've got, so this has prerequisites. And I'm using a longbow. So, yeah. So since I'm using a longbow, I'll take point blank master. Choose one type of ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when firing the selected weapon while threatened. Using a ranged weapon while your threat provokes attacks of opportunity. Alright, so let's do that. And I am using a longbow. Okay. So let's go with Camellia. Shaman. Can I change this? No. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see. Alright. So, trickery. Definitely trickery here. Disarm traps. Open locks and doors. Let's... Yeah. Let's do that. And we'll go up. Let's go... What is this? Skill represents characters, talent at activating magic items. Activate one of the scrolls that normally unable to use. Let's do that. Actually, I could hang on to my point and just have it available next round for, well, if I get 4 points. No, I get 3. Okay, so no, hold on. The next 3 ranks. I don't know how many points I need. Let's do this. No, let's not do that because I'm not sure about it yet. Well, I need to put a point, so I will use. I don't need persuasion. I could start working on the Arcana. Arcane spell, scroll scribing during camping. Identification of found magical items. Learn spells from... You know what? Let's just because I'm... Yeah, we'll use the magic device. We'll probably get somebody that can do that. Alright, so point blank shot and weapon focus. Let's do the weapon focus. And what am I using for her right now? I think it's pure. Let's take a look and see what am I using. She is using the rapier. So let's do that. Let's keep with the same type. We'll go one there. Magic device. I'm not doing. Well, hold on. I'm not doing any range. I don't have any damaged weapons for her. That would be a good idea, though. That's a good idea. She is garbage. She's actually not good up close, and I don't want her in the mix. So giving her a let me look here. Giving her a ranged weapon might not be the worst thing. Except, okay, hold on. I can give her a ranged weapon. Let's see. Simple weapon. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. Since she's got the proficiency here, I'll go ahead and leave it. I'm not a big fan of hers right now. Anyways, she doesn't bring a lot to the table. A couple of heals, and that's about it. So let's do the weapon focus, and we'll go with the repeat. All right. And who else do we have? We've got Sela, the paladin. All right. Character Sela has prepared the spell Raise Dead. It requires a material component diamond, which you don't possess. Material components are items necessary for casting a spell. If a spell requires any such components, they would be listed in its description. These items are expended when the spell is cast. You can buy material components for spells from vendors. You can, for example, visit a safe place to shop for components. Alright, so I've got the Raised Dead, so I need to talk to the bartender and see if they've got if he's got diamonds. Okay. So Sela, World Knowledge, and I've got +7 in Persuasion. I thought I had more than that. One. Okay, so there. And then I'll go ahead and keep the persuasion. I've got 1 point left I can use. I'm going to use the magic device just in case we find somebody going to replace Camellia. Alright, here we go. Weapon focus. I didn't even look to see. Can I see what she's using right now without having to go back? Alright. Okay, let's see. What weapon? Oh, I think she's got a battle axe. Let's take a look. Yep, battle axe. All right. So I do like the battle axe on her with the shield. Boom, boom, and boom. And then weapon focus. We'll use the battle axe. Did I pass it? I did. It's in alphabetical order. There. Next. Oh, what do we have here? Whenever the paladin lays hands to heal damage to one target, the target is no longer fatigued. Mercy. Whenever the paladin uses lay hands to heal damage to one target, the target is no longer shaken. And sickened. Sick or shaken? I don't know which one's better here in this case. Not having played this before. I mean, I've already seen my players fatigued, but that's from carrying items. But I feel like this would come in the shaken and sickened, potentially in combat someplace. Like, looks like I can eventually get all of these. Maybe. We'll use a fatigue, maybe? For now, since this... I think sickened seems like it would be better, or frightened. Let's do the shaken. Just because I don't know what, if the fatigued, outside of moving slower, and, what the negative effects are of that. So, okay. Here we go. So now, I didn't see, let's go see Erebeth. Any success? How's the city? Tell me about the Eagle Watch. Alright, actually we'll get there. Let's just go through what's our main objective? You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that. No matter what, we will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Aomede's gift must not become a weapon to the Abyss. These Wardstones, what are they? They are our greatest treasure. The shield given to us by Aomede herself and placed in Canabras and other Mendian cities and fortresses by her herald. The chain of wardstones forms a protective barrier that stops the expansion of the World Wound and keeps the demons from moving around its border. I shudder to think what will happen if the barrier falls. Allow me to ask a few personal questions. Please, but I warn you, there are some things I don't have right to discuss. Where are you from? I was born in Canabras. I grew up on a farm just outside of it, but my way back home lay at the end of a long and winding road. It took me years of traveling through foreign lands before I came to be where I've always belonged. How did you become a paladin? I don't much like to remember it. Believe it or not, the story of how I became a paladin and also the story of how I failed to become a knight. My parents were crusaders, but their souls stand together in Iomede's celestial army. When I was born, they retired from the war and started preparing me to continue their legacy. But my father was an orc. You'd be pressed to find a calmer, wiser, and more pious servant of the goddess than he. But still, all his life he was dogged by sideways looks and whispers. When I grew older and it was time for me to serve, I decided, anywhere but Canabras. That was where my father had served loyally, and his only reward had been injustice. Besides, the witch hunters, led by the honorable prelate Halrun, stalked the city with a heavy hand. Who knows what they'd have done to a strange girl with green skin. Instead, I went to... You can laugh if you want, but I was young and foolish. I chose Lastwall, of all places. You can imagine how well I was accepted in a country that's been battling the orcs in Belkzen since its foundation. There were many there like me, but we were all treated as second-class citizens. To the locals, my green skin was worse than leper scabs. Even my brothers in faith kept their distance. I took my vows, and the goddess granted me the powers of a paladin. But even then, not a single order would accept me into the ranks. I spent another 6 months knocking on doors before I realized a simple truth. I serve Iomede, Not these people. I don't have to prostrate myself before them, so I left, as a paladin, but not a knight. Things are bound to be tough for your kind too. You belong to two different races, but neither is willing to embrace you as one of their own. But at least relations between humans and elves aren't poisoned by centuries of mutual hatred. How did you come to join a knightly order? I left Lastwall and went traveling. The goddess guided me, and my path led me to where atrocities were happening. I often fought in exchange for gold, but never for unworthy aims, of course. I wandered the river kingdoms for a few years, killing monsters and tracking down criminals. Sometimes I thought I was just wasting time, that my true place was in Canabras. But I pushed those thoughts away. I didn't even want to think about going back. But in the end, divine providence had brought me to my senses. It happened in Timon. I was tracking a gang of bandits, which my employer suspected was a cover for Razmiran spies. I managed to find their lair, but inside I found something more dangerous than spies, an unholy temple, Zankuthan. When I broke in there, the culprits were about to sacrifice someone, the person who was destined to become my wife, Anivia. But that's another story. After I cut down the cultists, I examined their paperwork and couldn't believe my eyes. A network of evil cults had spread through all of Viston, including Mendev. Worse, the documents clearly showed that their allies, the Templars of the Iron Labyrinth, had infested my native Canabras, and were even among the ranks of the Paladins. After that, delaying my homecoming would be tantamount to desertion. Luckily, I was no longer alone. Anivia was as eager to destroy the cultists as I was. Anivia and I hurried to Canabras. We couldn't trust anyone. The papers indicated that the cultists had infiltrated everything. Luckily, I had some experience in investigation, and my beloved, she knew her way around working lots, tailing people, and trading information with the city's bottom feeders. Soon we defended, alas, not the whole Hydra, but a few of its heads. Do you know who turned out to be the leader of the cultists? The commander of the Eagle Watch. Can you imagine? While Prelate Hulrun was chasing witches through the city, the enemy had infiltrated the very order responsible for internal security. The scandal reached the ears of the Queen. At first she planned to disband the order in disgrace, but then she offered its command to me, and put its salvation in my hands. Of course, there was one small catch. I wasn't a knight, but I was made commander just the same, skipping the usual progression through the ranks. Alright, lore check. Lore religion check passed. I can't imagine the followers of Kuthan in alliance with the demon worshippers. Shouldn't they hate each other? They should, but Baphomet's minions are masters of deception. They manipulate Zankuthan's butchers as eagerly as Iomede's knights. The cultists from that unholy temple didn't know the true face of their associates of Canabras. We ourselves learned the truth much later after getting to the bottom of the nest. How do the people of Canabras feel about your background? They tolerate it surprisingly well. I shouldn't have been so wary. Crusaders don't tend to be prejudiced, as a rule. After all, heroes from all over the world, even from other continents, come here to fight the demons. Apparently the people were only suspicious of full-blooded orcs. There were already many like me here, and we don't have any problems. Though the locals do have their superstitions, Mendev is as merciless as Lastwall. They just have a different set of victims. I kept seeing those same sideways looks and scowls, hearing the familiar whispers, but where once they used to whisper behind my back and point at me, now they whisper in my ear and point at someone else. It's so strange to be on the other side of the humiliation, to wipe the spit from your face and suddenly be invited to change position and spit at someone else. You must have figured out now that I'm talking about tieflings. It's true. Hey, am I a tiefling? Maybe I'm not. It's true, there are many of them among the cultists, and many have, and few among our crusaders, and other fighters do all they can do all they can to drive away for those who will be our allies. People shun them, call them Aurelius' spawn, or worse, as if chosen to be born like that. I believe it's quite a feat to rise against the call of one's blood and join the forces of good. Still, most only see them as enemy. I only saw a knight bleeding to death because he wouldn't let a tiefling priest touch his wound. Alas, I haven't been able to change this in all my time in Canebras. Tell me about Anivia. We met in Timon as I was wandering aimlessly from one ordeal to another. We returned to Canebras together to expose the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. The day the Queen knighted me was the second happiest day of my life. The first was our wedding day. But Anivia isn't just my love. She's my staunchest ally. We share every victory and defeat. The best of me is alive thanks to her. Thank you for saving her back then, the day Canebras fell. Before her return, the only thing giving me the strength to protect the defender's heart was the hope that I'd see her again. We are in your debt. Tell me about the Eagle Watch. It was a small order created to fight not only demons, but also the enemy within. To maintain the purity of the paladin ranks, prevent heresy, and identify spies. And have failed miserably at that. The Templars of the Iron Labyrinth infiltrated it and formed their nest within its ranks. After the Queen entrusted me with leading the order, Anivia and I practically built it from scratch. We got rid of dead weight, people who weren't committed. We organized ways to transmit messages and orders safely. We introduced reliable ciphers. We found tacit allies around the city, from crusader orders to street beggars. This was my personal crusade, to purge the city of the Templars who infested it, and I thought I was winning. I could feel it. We were so close to driving the cultists out of Canebras, but it's hard to admit, but those successes didn't count for much once the demons entered the city. On the contrary, if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be headquarters at the Defender's Heart. The cultists wouldn't have served up the city on a platter to the demons. Yes, that's true. It's good that we achieved something. Thank you. I have to go. Alright. So now, who do we need to find again? I need to find Staunton. Alright. So where is Staunton? Is he in here? Maybe he's... Let's rotate it around here. Rest. Oh, there he is, Staunton. Okay, let's go see Staunton. Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the Grey Garrison. Name's Staunton Vane. If you've heard rumors about me, just so you know, everything people say about me is true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? The Storyteller? A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. At first I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible. But later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he's alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too. So, if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in Blackwing. It's a library here. I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved that place. He would sit there day and night. Let's see, what do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor, as bad as Aurelius Vorlesh, that I'm a disgrace, even amongst the ranks of the condemned. The Queen Galfrey should never have spared me, that I belong on the gallows. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know? I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in the fortress on the edge of the World Wound, instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the Wound, the mighty, unassailed city of Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, and all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tired. They wanted to execute me, and rightfully so, but the Queen intervened. She said that I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I live, decade after decade, fighting in the condemned. As you can see, I have fixed nothing, and I have earned no one's forgiveness. Are you going to spit my face too? It wouldn't surprise me. Alright, so I am chaotic good. So I'm going to choose either a chaotic or a good response. Good. I hope you earn forgiveness. Chaotic. You were given a second chance to live, so live. And stop blaming others for what you've made of your life. Hmm. Let's go with the chaotic. I like the chaotic response. You were given a chance to live, so live. Stop blaming others for what you made of your life. Do you think you're the first to come to me with sermons? Hmm. The city fell because of you. How is that possible? What do you mean, how? If you don't trust the world of a condemned, go ask somebody else, like my brother, Joran. And if you still don't believe it, what's it to me? But if you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the thousandth time, don't. You really don't have any friends? I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even fighters in the condemned console themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. Commander Terabade seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She's had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise, and she's the only one to hold on to her sense of reason in this farce. So many years of the condemned, surely you have paid your penance by now. That's not up to me to decide. My life is at the Queen's hands. The condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I have prayed to Torag for forgiveness. Countless times I've gone to his priest. Countless times I've kneeled before his altar. If only the Father of the Dwarven kind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but just to tell me that I'm still one of his children. But it seems that he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own God doesn't think I deserve redemption? Go on then. Maybe we'll see each other again. Alright, so I think I saw Joran. Where did I see Joran? Joran. Land. Okay, I didn't. Alright, so let's take a look and see, where do I need to go? I think I need to get out of here. Can I... Whoop. Hold on. Can I see a larger map? So these are all points of interest. Does that mean I should... Let's go... You know what? Let me grab some coffee. And I will be right back and we'll look at some of these other points of interest. Alright, we are back. Let's just because I'm curious what the points of interest are. Um, let's see, Anivia, if there's conversations with them. Alright, so there are. Oh hey, see how they patched me up? Now I can run, jump, and dance a jig if I feel like it. Alright, so I'm gonna go through these conversation pieces and see, or the dialogue here, and then afterwards I'm gonna see if it removes the point of interest. Are there any suspicious places in the city that I should pay attention to? There were a couple spots I wanted to check out, but I didn't have time. If there really is a den of cultists there, it would be good if you could swoop in there and bust some heads. You don't even need a search warrant. Alright, so these right here reveal other locations apparently. Alright. First one is a Silk and Thread. It's a funny little tailor shop that doesn't take any orders and never buys any fabric. But they always seem so busy. They're busy with something in there, alright, but sewing ain't it. Secondly is the alchemy shop, Topaz Solutions, and they trade in everything, not just healing potions. Judging by the ingredients they've been buying on the black market, there's something fishy about the alchemical rituals going down in that place. Alright, so tell me about yourself. I'd be happy to, but there's kind of nothing to tell. What's so interesting about me? Where are you from? Nowhere. I was blown in by the wind and found in a cabbage patch. Sorry, that's an old habit of mine. I don't like blabbing about my past, but you saved my skin, so I kinda owe it to you not to clown around, right? I'm from Nidal, and I wouldn't wish my homeland on my worst enemy. You heard of the place? I'm sure. Ruled by monsters that aren't alive nor dead, and the official religion is the cult of Zan Kuthan. I grew up in a slum, like a weed between the cobblestones. I didn't have a dad, but I had lots of aunts and uncles. My mom's cronies. No prize for guessing the kind of business she was involved in. They gave me a set of lockpicks, and as soon as I could hold a spoon, and while other kids were picking their noses, I was picking pockets. When I was 12, the monks of the Silent Shroud came for us. Creepy guys with their mouths sewn shut. They're the guards of Nisroch. Mom gave me to her friends, and we hid in a secret capital in Desna. I never saw my mom again. I lay low in the temple for the next few years, kept my head down. I washed floors, fetched water, listened to sermons. Funny thing, after a while I started liking Desna's teachings, but as soon as I was old enough, I was out of there. I left Nidal and got as far away as I could. Quite a ragtag group you've got there, from nobles to street thieves. You've got that right. Only the best for you. What did you do if the knights and nobles failed to save the world? The lowlives are our only hope. How did you meet Erebeth? I know how she met Erebeth. I was bumming around time in a while back, doing this and that. Dozen temples sometimes gave me odd jobs. You know, sometimes they needed people with skills like mine. On the surface, it was fine, I guess. After Nidal, the freedom of River Kingdoms should have seemed like heaven. My chance to sit back and enjoy life. But I wasn't happy. There just wasn't any joy in my life. I was all alone. No one cared about me, and I didn't care about anybody either. I struggled to find a reason to drag myself out of bed every morning. Tying a stone around my neck and jumping into the nearest river started to look pretty appealing. One day, I was hired to follow some fellows who the local authorities suspected were Resmir's spies. I was stupid. I made a rookie mistake, and they caught me. It's like my body had already decided to do what my mind had been fighting, to finally put me out of my misery. Got someone else to kill me, since I didn't have the guts to do it myself. They grabbed me. I thought they'd get me on the spot, but instead they hog-tied me and dragged me off. And just like the animal going to the slaughter, my only thought was, let's get this over with. They brought me to the stinking cave, threw me in on their altar, and I realized who it was. Cuthites. From Nidal. They tracked me down after all these years. But I didn't care anymore. Wouldn't even cared if they'd eat me or whatever. We all gotta go sometime, right? So there I was, staring at those knives pointed at me, when fate rolled the dice and I hit the jackpot. Irabeth. There she was, storming into the cave. Picture it. I'm laying on an altar with all these knife-wielding maniacs around me, and suddenly, Irabeth storms in. I thought it was Aomide herself. Fierce in her shining armor with her gleaming sword raised, she made quick work of the scumbags, chopped them up just like that. I didn't even have time to blink. She untied me, and then she looked through the papers that they had on the table. She started swearing like a sailor. So much for Aomide. How did you and Irabeth end up at Canabras? After almost becoming a human sacrifice, I knew I never wanted to leave Irabeth's side. Desna knows. I fell for her insanity, or no, I fell for her instantly, and I fell hard. My misery was gone, and when Irabeth showed me what was in those papers, proof that the cultists had a nest in her home city, well, I offered to help without a second thought. She must have figured I couldn't wait to get my revenge on the cultists. But I didn't give a damn about them. It was her. I'd go anywhere with her, even on a crusade or into the jaws of a dragon. But I took to life in Canabras like a duck to water. I used to be an outcast wherever I went, but half crusaders are the same. After all, who'd volunteer to tangle with demons on the edge of the abyss? You gotta be either a goody two-shoes with too much honor and free time, or a misfit with no life in the normal world with normal people. People come here to run away from their deaths, their past, from themselves. So I fit right in. What is it like, living with Irabeth? It's like living. Without her, I wouldn't be. Seriously, if I were alone, I'd definitely be gone by now. Sure, sometimes we argue, can't deny that. Sometimes we bang our fists on the table and yell so loud that the walls shake. But that's all about order business. But at home, well, I'll give you an example. I've kind of always wanted to move out of that broom closet we call a house and into somewhere cozier. It ain't like they take a vow of poverty at the Eagle Watch, but every month, somehow, most of our spare money is spent on Crusader business. Sure, I get mad about it, but it's part of why I love her so much. You know, Irabeth has a thing that matters most for a person. A purpose in life. She's always got a reason for whatever she's doing. Her whole life is a crusade. And I just drifted around, like a leaf in the wind, until Desna brought us together. Now she's the meaning of life, so it makes no difference if we live in a mansion or under a brush. What are your responsibilities in the Eagle Watch? Nothing official. I'm not even a knight, you know. I just hang around. You sure want to know the details? Alright. So, alright, now if I look here, so it does show that I have more that I could, she's still a point of interest. Even after I talk to her. So, let's see if, so I've got conversations with all of these people. Let's see here. Hillor. Greetings, I'm Hillor, Venture Captain of the Pathfinder Society. I'm a superior officer among Pathfinders in this region of Mendev. However, the Society is running almost no operations here now. Besides me, there are almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper known as the Spinner of Nightmares. I've had to work alone without the support of the Society, but I've made a lot of acquaintance among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters for an honest cause, talk to me. Okay, this is all pretty good. Tell me about your confrontation with the Spinner of Nightmares. It all began with the task of the Pathfinder Society. I arrived in Nerosian with my team to investigate the sudden death of a famous crusader, Baron Fowron. We soon focused on a small hospital for the wealthy, where Fowron was being treated shortly before his death. It turned out that the gang of Baphomet's cultists, calling themselves the Labyrinth of Mind, had
Morning.
gotten foothold on the hospital. Morning.
What's going on?
I'm streaming right now. What's up, streaming Pathfinder? What's up?
Oh, are you on YouTube?
Yeah?
Oh, I just checked a little bit ago and I didn't see you.
Yep, I'm there. What's going on today?
Not too much.
They were obsessed with twisting the minds of their victims and targeted fragile people too
I'm just
weak to
trying to get my
resist.
archer leveled up.
How's that going?
Slow for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've got an archer. I wasn't a fan of the archer when I was done with it. I mean, I think I liked it more than I liked the ranger, or maybe it was the ranger that
I think you said you liked the ranger better than the archer.
that's possible.
But it's just when I went to Evil's videos to follow 57 to 58, 58, 59, etc.
Yeah.
It just seems it doesn't seem like it was the last few times. Maybe he's changed it a little bit. I don't know.
I don't know. I think that it was last updated maybe in March. So
Hmm.
if it's newer than that, maybe he did update it. But I use the same thing on, all 19 of mine, that same guide.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing, but for some reason it just seems like I'm like, I don't remember going to these places on the other guys before. But I don't know. Who knows? I'll get there.
The hospital was filled with perfect victims, isolated for weeks from the outside world, completely helpless. And when they returned, they were different, almost normal. But the moment they heard a certain phrase, something dark awoke in their mind, and they transformed into servants of Baphomet, ready to lie, betray, and even kill. The Labyrinth of Mind was preparing to infiltrate the elite circles of Mendev, but Baron Fowran stopped them. He was too loyal to his oath and too resistant to their spells. He fought for his freedom until the strain broke his heart. We opened and cleaned the city of Baphomet's pit of vipers. Their den was a cradle of sin and filth. They cast spells on each other, and their loathsome fantasies stepped real from their minds into the world. They dreamt of horrible and forbidden things, and they fought like mad. We burned the place to the ground and slaughtered everyone we could. But the leaders of the cult were able to flee, and they were set upon revenge. They abducted my daughter, Lurie, who served under my command in the Pathfinder Society. They left me a note full of tart insults, mockery, and sneers. From that note, I learned the name of my enemy, the Spinner of Nightmares. A few months later, I confronted the girl. I confirmed that she was the leader of the Labyrinth of Mind. My hunt had begun. I would get Lurie back at any cost. Let's see here. I don't really want to know more about him. I need brave and experienced fighters. You can rely on my lads, but you'll have to pay for them. 4,500 is their standard rate? What? I don't have that kind of money right now. I'm sorry, but the Society has established universal rates to avoid competition between Pathfinders in different countries. That money is unacceptable. Alright. My pain is that I need good training. I will get a great mentor from Absalom, but the first few times he'll train your fighters free of charge. For the first few, okay. Select a character to retrain. Oh no 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 no! Hold on hold on hold on. Retrain? No. Okay, I get it. So this is respecking right here. I'm not gonna do that right now. All right, that's good. Okay, so this guy. So that's what's good about going through these conversations. The dialogue is now I know who I can respect. Let's see. I want to know more about you. What exactly are you interested in? I am a common pathfinder. There are many others like me. Fate and my
I didn't
orders
see
brought
you
me
on
to this
yesterday.
land.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe he's probably doing stuff with the kids
no,
and the
I was
family and
done.
whatnot.
No, I was on and streamed for 3 hours, maybe longer, 3 hours. Yeah, I was here. Manly and I were here from like I don't know, maybe 1 to 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe were you guys in Discord?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could actually, yeah, part two, it was from yesterday, on the video on there. So yeah, right here.
Hmm. I know until about 12, a little after 12, I was up at my sister's. My niece was down for the weekend.
Okay, where, just for the weekend, the long weekend.
Yeah, they went back yesterday because today they got to start getting ready for her because she starts. I mean, she's 3 years old, but she starts school at her level, whatever they do
Hmm.
this week, and she starts soccer this week as well.
What exactly are you interested in? I am a common Pathfinder. There are many others like me.
We'll
Fate and
see
my
how it
orders
goes.
brought me to this land.
Yeah, they just wanted to take time to get stuff ready and
Tell me about
relax before she goes back to
the
work tomorrow. And
Pathfinder Society.
I think he goes back in the office.
Yeah, I have to go back to work tomorrow too. The Pathfinder Society is a global organization that unites opportunists and adventurers of all kinds. We explore the world and uncover secrets, travel and sometimes face down threats. In times of trouble, the latter become our primary focus. We're driven by curiosity and the desire to make the world a better place, and of course, seek profit from hunger for glory. But in any case, it's hard work. They might send you anywhere on a mission. Weaklings have little place in the society. If it's more for seasoned fighters, there are society lodges in many cities. The closest one is in Nerosian. They're each led by adventure captains, lads like me. The Grand Lodge in Absalon, the center of the world. The Decimvirate sits there. Geez, the words in here sometimes hard to. I don't know how to pronounce them. The anonymous council of our leaders. See, how did you end up here? I was working on an assignment for the Pathfinder Society, and then a demon worshiper named the Spinner of Nightmares abducted. Okay, I already know this. I've implanted agents among the cultists. Truth be told, in pursuing the Spinner of Nightmares, I've been acting more on behalf of Queen Galfrey than the Pathfinder Society. It's a long story. Maybe I'll tell you the rest of it sometime. The Spinner of Nightmares is a true spawn of the Abyss. I fought her many times, but I've never been able to seize her by the throat. Tell me about your daughter. As a girl, Luri was just an angel. We lost her mother early on. She was left to follow my example, a drifter with little idea how to talk to a 10-year-old girl. But even with such questionable parenting, she managed to grow into a wonderful girl. Brave, smart, beautiful, and entirely unbearable. She's always argued with me about everything. When she was 18 and told me she was going to be a Pathfinder, all I said was, "Alright." I knew there was no use to try to talk her out of it. And she was a fine Pathfinder. I'll never forgive the Spinner of Nightmares for taking my girl from me. Alright, so let's now, so we've talked to there, Nivea. Let's go talk to Thessali Rathamus. Alright, Thessali Rathamus. Let's see what he does. What can I do for you? Ah, scrolls. Show me what scrolls you're selling. Okay, lots of scrolls here. So this is a scroll person. Nice. Alright. Wow, lots of scrolls. Wow. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. We've got... Hold on. We've actually got... Do we have diamonds? So I've got 4162. Which isn't a lot. Okay. Is there a... Let's do a name. There we go. Diamond Dust. 30. but I don't think that's what I need. I think that I think I need to start gearing up everyone here. All right, so let's talk to him. Who are you? Vasali Rathamus, rector of the local temple of Abadar. The temple is gone, though, and if we snooze here much longer, the city will be lost as well. Who is that boy with you? This one? Kaido, the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy and his faith is strong. He serves Irisdil, though, but there's still something he can learn from an old servant of Avadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets a little older. What kind of help can I expect from you? First, I sell scrolls. I have a lot of them. Something for every emergency. Second, while you're here in the tavern, I can read one for you. Guaranteed. No surprises. But you'd better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old, and my powers are needed here. Alright, so now who do we have left? So, Staunton, I need to see Foreign Autumn Haze, I think. Ooh, we've got loot all over the place here. Hold on. Alright, so let's pick up the loot over here. And then, let's take a look. Loot. Pillar of the Spinner, Nightmares, a book. You know what? I'm not gonna pick that up. I don't want to carry a book with me. What else was there? Hold on. Let's see what's in this loot bag. Alright. I've got Purifying Solution. I will take that. And then lastly, I need to go see Foreign Autumn Haze. I am Foreign Autumn Haze at your services. Do you need any help? Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer tended me. Besides, I come from a resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and the poison delivered through them. Who are you? My name is Foreign Autumn Haze. I've come here from Kyonin because I am a hunter, and all minions are evil of my quarry. I won't say more than that. If you don't mind, we are strangers, and of different races and cultures. I'd rather not tell you more than necessary. Who wounded you? A sinner and accomplice to demons. The quarry I am hunting in this inhospitable place. I am whose. You can trust me. I might be able to help you. It would be impolite to refuse such a direct and friendly offer. Who is your quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, a desperate by the name of Kalesa. It pains me to admit that there are heinous malefactors here and her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up to her in Canabras, and I wounded her. Then demons appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was injured in the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from his services to her dark masters. I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. There is no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. We gain a deeper understanding of the world from other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes from learning our mistakes from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I will be more prepared when next we meet. I wish to aid you in your hunt. There we go. Alright, so hold on. Knowledge 22, and I've only got a 6. This should be interesting. Okay, I thank you, but this is my mission. I am used to facing all manner of terrors on my own. I do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalesa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls to the path of evil, and darkness has rewarded her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that it is warped. The agate skin, the malicious stare, and her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than elf at this point. Alright, I'm going to try this with my knowledge check, and I failed. Her skin is dark, her hair is preternaturally white. Her red eyes can be seen perfectly in the dark, which, to my dismay, I've come to know from experience. but bright light caused her kind of pain. I used an alchemical powder that explodes in a dazzling flash, and she cried out as if I had stabbed her. All right. So let's see. The burning city. Visit the Blackwing Library. So I need to go to the library. So let's do that. Let's go to the library. Boom. Let's get out of here. I think we're good to leave. All right. And it's just me and my... So the party doesn't come with me here? Hold on. Does the party not come with me? Maybe I need to have the party come with me. Maybe I need to tell them to come with me. Let's go see Lan. I'd like to know more about you. Hold on. No, you definitely belong in my party. Who else is in here? Okay. So maybe I can't. Maybe I don't have anybody in my party right now. Let's.
The road awaits.
Can I hop on here? Nope, can't hop on. All right. So let's make my way to the library. Can I see the library from here? To the basement. Exit the area. Exit the area. Loot. The tavern. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't realize there was loot down here. And why am I going up there? I thought I had to go to the basement. Okay, that's to the tavern. Oh, what's this? Alright, nothing. Actually... Jordan Bane. Hey! I need to see Jordan Bane. A new face in the city. You picked a good time to come to Canabras. As you can see, we're in need of warriors. Oh, let's see. Okay, so we've got armor, weapons. Hold on. Do I have a better weapon? I'm running with a glaive right now. Oh, we've got a master battle. Whoa. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Okay. So, a battle axe, 1 to 8, but I could get a master battle axe. 1 to 8, 5, 12, 23. 1, 8, 5, 12, 23. So that's a... Okay, so... Oh. Okay. Melee, Proficiency group 6 pounds. But this one's a master, masterwork, and which could come in handy. I feel that this would be good to have. Let's see. We've got a longbow. Is there like a master longbow? A masterwork longbow. I could get this from normal drops too, I would imagine. Where's Manly? I've got questions I need answered. Okay, so there is a master. They're all 400 though. So I'm running with a marching terror glaive, which is fine. It's normal, a cold iron repeat. So that would be 800. I'm not gonna make this. I'm not gonna make that just yet. I'm not gonna buy anything. Do you know everyone in Canabras by sight? Well, not everyone, but I make it my business to know the people who might need my services. Blacksmith's work isn't just at the anvil, you know. Are you Stompvale's brother? Yep. Where he goes, I go. That's how we've always done it, even before the world wound. I forge the armor, he goes into battle and breaks it. He brings it back to me and I repair it and make it better than before. Everything's changed since then, of course, but that part has stayed the same. How was Staunton to blame for the fall of Dresden? I've told the story so many times already. Well, telling it one more time will kill me. Dresden was built after the First Crusade, back when it seemed like victory was ours for the taking, and that the demon invasion would soon be at an end. The population of old Socorus was thoroughly diminished, and many of them hoped to see their fighting repaid with a small plot of unclaimed land. Dresden was a fortress built on all of our hopes, and on Mendev's ambitions, though you're not supposed to say that out loud. What a city it was! Hold on. I need to see something. Alright. You can't even imagine. It was built by finest engineers from the five Kings Mountains. Queen Galfrey spared no expense. Dresden was meant to be the capital of the Crusade movement, a monument to its glory and a beacon of hope for all of Galorian. Heroes were drawn there to seek fame and glory, and they came from all over. Taldor, Garund, Tianzi, or Tianzi. I couldn't list them all. A relic known as the Sword of Valor was kept there. The banner that had been carried into battle by Iomide herself, back when she was still human. The banner protected the city and kept the demons from teleporting inside its walls. As long as the banner was in place, Dresden was invisible. Or so we thought. But then the world wound suddenly expanded. The demons launched a new onslaught, and folks started saying it was time to declare the Second Crusade. Dresden was unassailable until one young officer was tempted by a beautiful woman. She convinced him that the banner shouldn't be hanging in the city, and that its rightful place was on the battlefield. She whispered honey-eyed words about glory and valor, and convinced him that he could be a hero as great as Almeida herself. And the poor fool believed her. He rounded up some of his hot-headed friends, and carried the banner outside the city gates on an unauthorized foray. The demons slaughtered them within seconds, but for some reason, the courageous ringleader was spared. A whole army teleported into Dresden. It was a bloodbath. As you can guess, the officer who was called Staunton Vane, and the woman turned out to be a demon. Not just any demon. It was Minago. The foul wretch. She's given us a lot of grief here in Canabras too. Just don't ask me what I was doing while my brother was off having trysts with the beast, and why I didn't save him from his own stupidity. Who could have guessed it would end like this? I failed my brother, that's the truth. I blame myself every day looking at his plight, so that's the story. Why do you have a forge here in the tavern yard? Wherever I am at, and wherever I am, that's where my forge is. A true master of any craft will always find the tools they need. I miss my old forge, of course. It's now just a pile of charred stone and metal, but I've still got my hands, and that means I can work. All right, let's show radiance to Jorn. Do you recognize the sword? Do I recognize it? Of course I do. I made this with my own hands. There's my brand. See? Oh, you kneel. Things have been tough without you, but at least we've still got your sword. That's something. In battle, extraordinary swords get blunted. They break, but sometimes a weapon can preserve. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm no authority on these things, but something like an echo of the deeds done with that weapon. Or more like the reflection of the wielder's soul. I don't know. I will say one thing. Take care of the sword. Yanil may no longer be with us, but the demons will still remember why they need to turn tail and run when they see Radiance. Should I use Radiance? I'm not gonna use it. Alright, let's see. The basement. What's in the basement? No!
Follow
No!
my steps.
It's like... Hold on. If I go over here... Where's it taking me? Alright, let's see where this takes me. I said to the basement, and it's taking me upstairs here. Interesting. Oh, hold on. We got some loot. Alright. You know what? Let's get out of here. I don't want to go to the basement. Actually, I do want to go to the basement. I shouldn't have clicked on that loot. Alright, let's try it again. Last time. I won't click anything here. I want to see where this takes me. Wow, that's interesting. Alright. A map of Aveston. Let's just loot everything. Hold on.
Observe the others. Learn from their mistakes before they learn from
Can
yours.
I mount here?
We should prepare.
I can. No, I can't. Alright. So let's do this. Alright, let's check what's in this loot. Oh, hold on. What do we have going on here? Surrender thy soul, Delvin. I'll meet it, protect us. Got you again. How many times is that today? Okay, so... Take the jokes and shove them, tiefling. Whoa, easy there, chief. Don't hit me. Alright. Guard. Can Can I go talk to this person? What's this? Wait, no. Don't do it. Oh, I did it. What did I just turn on? What did I just open? To the tavern. Outside. What am I opening? Let's go talk to the guard. Let's go talk to,
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Your shadow? What was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
I can't help you while you're chained up here. How can I free you?
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. Got that? Will you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
Okay, let's go see Irabeth. To the tavern. Alright, so that's the basement over here. Okay, so let's talk to Irabeth. Irabeth. Alright, there's a chieftain chained up in the Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating Canabras. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free, or have someone vouch for him. He's already asked you to put in a good word for him, hasn't he? If you want to recruit Woljif and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend all their days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling provides useful, should you decide to take him along. Alright. Good. In dialogue. So, let's, hold on, I've got some stuff I picked up that I can sell. Oh, hold on. I didn't even talk to the choices here. Loyal religion, check past the medallion you're wearing. That's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Caden, Kellyan? I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city. The best there's ever been, and I pray to be the best god there is. Who are you? Jamal Hawks, vampire. Are you really a vampire? No. How did you end up in the Crusader City? How did anyone end up here? How did you? Or them? The world is big, but there still isn't a place for everyone. People who no longer have a life anywhere else, they end up here. Any news in the city? There are demons everywhere, and you showed up. Let's see, are there any places in the city worth visiting? If you mean places that normal people usually stay well away from, then there's plenty. Like the Pataxian wine cellar. It once belonged to a Pataxian trading house. The king Iravetti came to power in Pitax, and property started changing hands. Soon after, the seller's shop assistant was found in a ditch. Not all of them, mind just his head. Numerian gangsters had taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the street, and they ended up on the gallows. Then King Iravetti's number was up, so now the store stands empty and unclaimed. People say that a headless ghost wanders the place at night, moaning ghoulish. Ooh. I see you're not one for talking. I have to go. Alright. So, show me what you have. I think I have some stuff that I can sell to this dude now. Let's get rid of this armor. Alright, I think that's good. Okay. Let's go back and get Wooljet out of the cell.
Are you gonna be around today?
I don't know.
Surprised your brother hasn't been around, or not surprised, I guess.
Let's see.
What's he doing?
Pretty good, I think.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Irabeth and I've decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business.
I like the voice acting. I hate having
You see,
to read.
I'm one of those guys that people around
Quest
here
text.
call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Alright, Tiefling hideout has been revealed. Talk to Sister Charisme. Okay. Got a little chest over here. I think I can loot. Okay, I'll take light hammer. Nope, I'm not gonna take any of that. I will take it. I can sell it while I'm here. Let's go sell it.
Let us be careful.
I still don't know how to form a party. I'm assuming that once I leave this area, my party is formed. Let's drop off shared stash. Yes. So this is all. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's my chest. Hold on, got 3 torches. I don't. Hold on. Let's split this, and we'll carry 1. Let's pop you in there. 352 items. 32, 20. So 20, looks like it's, okay, 20 slots with 32 items. I don't see a limit here on weight. Should I? Let's just, okay, let's get out of here. Alright. Now let's leave this area and hit some of the other points of interest. Come on now. Here we go. Okay, so now we are going to exit. Trophies. Alright, I'll take it. Okay, so here's my current party. Can I just pop him in? Good. Okay. Deadly aim. Power attack. Okay, good. So we just added him in. Okay. Tiefling hideout. Tiefling's hideout. Let's go to the... Hold on. Alright. Worms Manor. Hold on. So all these have been... Where was I going to go? The first... So I could go to Worm's Mansion. Oh, no. Here we go. It tells me the quest. Alright. Good. Because the Burning City is where I was going to go first. So that's where I just was, I think. Maybe... Surrounded by a stone wall. Yeah. So... Alright. Talk to the sister. Where's the burning? Is this? No, that's okay. So that, yeah, this is finding the storyteller. So I think that's where I want to go. Let's go to the library. All right. Let's see here. I just want to see. I forgot to talk to one person in here. Think about it. I forgot to talk to that person with a J. I can't remember. I thought it was Jorah. Where was that person? There. No, I forgot somebody. I think I talked to everybody. Yeah, here we go. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jurna, servant of Aristil. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal, but there's a reason people say have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through into Canabras. I was sailing down down that old man of ours, the Great Sullen River, to a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself, but I ended up staying in the city longer than I had bargained for. Chili Creek, where is that? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayer for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial, and the world wound is a stone's throw away. So I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my God and my people. Once we've held Canabras, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survive this, you should come visit me sometime. You'll find the village here, on the bank of the river. Aren't you a young and experienced cleric, afraid to go to the border of the world wound? I won't lie, I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simple people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. If I had centuries ahead of me, like elves do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world. Or maybe even 100. Why not? But I don't have time to spare. So I want to spend my short life in the place where I'm needed most, even if it's dangerous. Especially if it's dangerous. I could use help of a cleric. Wait. Hold on. I accidentally exited that. Ariston knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted, and I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe I'm cutting up for bandages? It's the second to last one. Alright. Now then, let's make sure I don't have alright. Okay, hold on. Oh goodness. Let me just go through this real quick. Okay, they were. Oh, so for a few coins, I'll pay you back as soon as I find my. Okay, they raised me as their own. When I turned 15, my mother showed me my baby blanket. It was embroidered with the coat of arms of an unknown kingdom, all in gold thread. Ever since then, I've been looking for my real parents, but it's not easy. Traveling takes money. So if you've got a few gold coins, I'll pay you back as soon as I find my real family. I give you my word. You know what? I'll give it to him. Thanks a lot, Chief. May Aomide, or whoever you worship, save you. Otherwise, you'll be done for. You believe anything you hear. If I really was a prince, I wouldn't be. Oh, damn it! I really wouldn't be sitting here. I can tell you that much. I could tell you. I can tell you that much. I'd have already gone to take what was rightfully mine, and then I'd come back with an army, so I could watch the guards and merchants who pushed me around all my life bow and scrape before me. But that's not going to happen. Want to hear the real story? The true story is boring. My family's human, both father and mother. They used to live in a village nearby. I forget the name. When my ma had me, my old man got so mad he almost killed her. Pinned her to the wall and started asking questions like why his son had horns and a tail. Well, my ma told him that her grandmother, my grandma, used to fool around with the demon. When he heard this, Daddy Dearest got drunk, trashed the house, and then took off. I don't remember any of this, of course. My grandma told me. I was about 3 years old when my mother brought me to Canabras and left me with my grandma. She said to her, "You and your demon Have ruined my life. Now you handle him. Then she left. I haven't seen her or my dad since. She did leave a blanket, though. That part was true, but my grandma burned it because it was infested with lice. It wasn't even good enough to use as a rag. Your shadow looks strange. What kind of magic is that? Ladies and gentlemen, a roll up, and no dark magic, no fraud, a trick without any deception. Ta-da! It doesn't do anything. It looks scary. I remember when I was little, an old beggar showed me and my friends how to make shadow puppets. You put your fingers together in front of the light, and it makes a shadow of a deer or a dog or a dove on the wall. I tried so hard I wanted to make the best shadow, and I did. It just happened. Funnily enough, that's the last time I had any real friends. They tried to stone me later, screaming at me, calling me a demon. A tiefling is always a demon to these wimps. Even the lowest ranking drunken gnome thinks he's better than me, just because he hasn't got horns or a tail. The poorest beggar to the filthiest gutter thinks he's better than me. Most people would never show their shadow again after the first time. But I don't care. If stones start flying again, I'll just run around. I'm used to it by now. Looks formidable. I like it. What about the blue fire? That's my favorite part. And it doesn't burn at all. If I had a coin for every time I caught a beating for my little show, I'd be proposing to Galfrey. But still, I don't have enough to give up something so beautiful. I don't want to give up something so beautiful. Enough. I was about to ask something else. I have to go. Okay. Anybody else in here that I need to talk to? Jim. Talk to. I've talked to everybody. Alright. Now let's get out of here. Now we're good. And before I go, let me take a look at my journal to see where I'm going. Alright, Burning City. Okay, so I am going to, wait. Hold on. John Outdoor went missing during the demon attack. Okay. The head of the Tiefling gang in Tamers wants to talk to Woljif, suspecting that something shifty is aloof. Woljif categorically refuses to go to the meeting alone. Okay, let's go to the library. All right. Finally, and so almost 2 hours of just talking to everybody that, in the inn. Let's go to the library. Can I go to the library? Do you have to go to the market square first? Hold on. Currently, there's no way. Oh, okay. So I can't go there yet. Divide the city into two halves. Currently, there's no way of crossing it. Okay, so I'm right here. Defender's Heart, and it looks like I can't go that way. The cellar. Oh, okay. hold on. Oh, I have to go through the market square first. I see. So it's got a line. If I'm going to go there, I need to go through the market square and keep going up. Okay. No problem. Oh, what's this? Fallen horse. The bloody carcass of a strong steed with a broken leg is covered in a mangled armor. The saddlebag is intact. You can procure some reagents for consumable items here. Okay. Just because I'm curious. Reagents to this location. Cheese, butter, rainbow quartz, razor, sharp claw. Alright, so now I got those. So we should be able to go to the device, to the market, market square. If it'll seem prepare to fight. Okay. Alright. Where am I? Oh, what is that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get on my mount. I'm such an idiot. Alright. What weapon does he, He's dual wielding master daggers. Oh, I didn't mean to. Damn it. I didn't mean to look at his mage armor. An invisible but tangible field of force surrounds the bonus, the subject of a mage armor spell, providing +4 armor bonus to AC. I have no idea what level I am right now. I'll have to look here in a minute. Maybe 3. I'm not sure. Let's see. Color spray. A vivid cone of clashing color springs forth from the hand, causing creatures to become stunned, perhaps also blinded, and possibly knocking them prone. Okay. Grease. All creatures within a 10-foot burst centered. Okay. A grease spell covers the surface with a layer of slippery grease. Any creature in the area when the spell's cast, and every round after must make a successful reflex save or fall prone. Burning hands. So an AoE burning spell. Alright, so alright. Let's just go back here. I messed up. It's okay though.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, now I need to get on my mount. Alright, now we're good. Let's loot the body. So is that it? Let's swing it back up this way. Is that really it? Okay. To the market square. Okay. So let's take a look. This is your current level. Corruption growth with each day of rest. Corruption growth with each day of rest. It has 3 levels of strength. It is advised to avoid the 3rd level corruption. Different locations might have different corruption growth. Rest in a safe location to remove all corruption. Okay. Now I want to see. Yeah, I'm level 3. Alright, abilities.
Takes a long time to just
It takes a long time to read everything.
should read the chat.
You ask me.
Alright, now then, let's.
Be careful, everyone.
Deadly aim or point blank. Perfect strike. Deadly aim, definitely.
You won't survive me.
There we go. Alright, so I charge. Can't charge that. Burning hands. Move. Only one. Okay.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, that okay. That's not bad. All right. Oh, hey, there's a little dog there.
They will break against our resolve.
All right. And of course, she's not gonna be able to get there. Is she? Nope. So, guess we just get as close as we can.
Guide my blade.
Oh, I've got a bunch of them here. I wonder if the damage from
Into the fray.
um. And I do not like. Alright. So, can I charge this? No, 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 no. Marauder, Rookie Marauder, Illusionist. Let's take the Marauder. Oh, I'm not gonna get there, am I? Oh, look at this. That's stupid! It hung up! That is dumb. Alright, let's see if I can't. Just 'cause I'm curious. That's too. Okay. Now then, I want to see how this works. So that does it right around me. This grease. we've also got... These are new spells I haven't seen before, but... I feel like that I should have a casting, some sort of... For somebody like this who's a caster, I should have more than daggers. Let's see what we've got. What's his? Simple weapon, Eldritch Scoundrel. So he's a so he's a thief.
Stab you or zap you?
Whatever.
Why not both? Distract
Okay.
them for me.
Endure this!
Okay. Who just got hit? Nobody?
The light. Take you.
Now,
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
she is so worthless. I still can't charge.
Aim carefully.
I can't get around this. This is garbage. That's 2 wasted moves.
Time to share your treasures.
Make every strike count!
Into the fray.
That is terrible. That's terrible. 2 wasted moves. What's that? It's a ring. Oh, let's go over here.
Yet another obstacle.
Alright. Now let's see what happens here. Alright. Grease or burning? Let's try the burning hands. Okay. Oh, nice. I took them all. I took 3 of them down? That's awesome. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong...
So, Woljit is pretty handy with that spell. That's a good spell. Oh, look at all that loot. Two here. But we're out of that.
Cover me, all right?
Okay. I don't have any ranged weapons. I need to get a ranged weapon maybe for him. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay. Hold on. Lan is way back there.
You won't survive me.
We'll just leave her alone for now. Can I charge this? No? Yes. There we go. One down. Two down. Whoa, whoa, oh no, there's I think there's a lot over here. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. Can I charge anything over here? I think I'm too far away. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll just go as far as we can. Garbage! Come on now! Stupid! Okay. Okay. So let's pop this just to see how it works. Oh, it took out. Did it take out two of them? No, they're just down. Okay, good. Alright. Now, I should be able to
Endure this.
hit one. Okay, done. Alright, can't do anything there. Can I charge? I can. Oh no, did I go down? Oh, if it even, I go down too if I hit it. If I hit that grease. Oh no. She'll eventually get there. Alright. What I need to do is just get...
Make every strike count.
Okay, I just need to hit a ranged attack, I think. Cleric's up. Am I up yet?
Forwards! A solid plan. Attack!
Okay. She'll eventually get to the fight.
Distract them for me.
Now, can I dismiss this?
Who, me?
Dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. Dismiss spell. Okay, so that's how you dismiss the spell. What's my formation? Oh, hold on. Nothing down there. Oh, what's this? Cart is laden with possessions looted from the surrounding houses. Go there. Oh, that's I already got that. Let's... Hey, Kaylessa! We need to... What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? Knowledge world. Take a closer look at her strange appearance. Failed. But I know who she is. Who are you? I can heal you. With resolute shake of her head, she roars, "Don't! I can handle it myself. I don't like it when strangers cast spells on me. I can't leave you in this state. To the abyss with you! Thanks and everything, but the next person who uses magic on me without my permission gets an arrow to the eye. Who are you?" "There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me. The answer would only bring you misfortune, and it still wouldn't be any use to you. I'm a wanderer. You won't ever meet again." "Who wounded you?" "Haven't you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist." "What's with your appearance?" "Actually, I know who you are. You're Kaylessa, cultist of Discari." "That's a lie. I loathe demons and I kill any I come across." Alright, perception. Take a closer look at the elf. Yay! She's clearly holding something back, but doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, her claim that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. You're not lying, but you're not telling the whole truth. No. I believe you. Thorn is at the Defender's heart. You should clear the place. Why would Thorn slander you? You're not lying, but you're not telling me the whole truth. What, was I supposed to pour my heart out? You have your war, soldier. I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness, and I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. But we're both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? I believe you. Thorn is the Defender's heart. You should keep clear of the place. It was never my intention to set foot in there. Farewell, soldier. Thank you for believing me. Hold on, so I was supposed to kill her? I trusted her words and let her go. It isn't likely the Hunter Thorn will be pleased when hear this. Okay, whatever. I need to get back on the horse. And where is... I see those up there. So, let's exit the area.
No, what is
whoa.
that?
Whoa, what's this? Ooh. Nice. Okay, now I should be able to get to... I should be able to get to the library. Wait. No, I can't yet. Why not? Is there something else I need to do here? The divided city. Alright, let's go back in here.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
There
You're insane. We've got to do something.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
Oh, what's going on here? Or attack? Do not. What's going on here?
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her
No,
innocent
that's not
blood
gonna happen.
and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend
Okay,
this city
fine.
somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
Okay, hold on. This ridiculous teasing I will directly prohibit the killing of innocents. The goddess will curse you and make. Okay, hold on. Can I save this? I can't. Okay, I just learned a valuable lesson here. Before I talk to anybody, save the game. Who told you to do this? Sounds like cultist work to me. Okay, I've got a better chance of doing the diplomacy.
Good point. Whose idea was this? I think it was yours.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard, it made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Wanna play with me now?
For the love of... Canabras is too damn small.
So I am chaotic good, so I'm not gonna be lawful here. I'm gonna go to the Finished Heart. That's where the survivors are gathering, and don't even think of doing anything so disgusting ever again.
Thank you.
Alright.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
See, I don't think you're an ordinary girl, and the crow you have there, it's not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those. Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Who are you?
Call me Ember. I live here, on the streets, for many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
Magic tricks, you say? You could prove useful when fighting the demons, and I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the streets. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl?
Yeah.
Join our party?
Yeah, you're on your way
What
out.
could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Sure. Let's go.
Alright. see, what she
Trust
got?
in yourself.
Ooh, 6 burning hands. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Oh my goodness, that's so good. What else do we have? Cure light and 6 cure light wounds. Oh my goodness, this girl is ridiculously good. Ear-piercing scream. Unleash a powerful scream, inaudible to all but a single target. The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage per. Oh my goodness. This is like slumber. 1 enemy creature from medium range. A witch can cause a creature within 30 feet to fall into a deep magical sleep. Vulnerability curse. The witch can make her enemies vulnerable to energy. This hex lasts for a number of rounds equal to the witch's level. All right, hold on. Let's see what. Okay, so she's using a crossbow. Oh, fantastic! And she's ranged. Okay. Okay. Where was that? What I was looking for? Here we go. Persuasion, perception, and lore religion. Raven familiar. Oh, this is good. She is awesome. She could easily replace Camellia here. 6 heals versus
You can trust me.
2 heals. An enlarge, dismiss, spirit weapon.
We'll make things right.
Something wrong?
Okay, that's just too good. All right, let's keep going. Now, where am I? Loot. Loot. Collect. Is there more? Loot. Collect. More. Loot. Collect. Up here. Alright, so there is into the house and area exit. Can I get up there? I'll go into the house, but I want to see what's up here first.
Can we retreat already?
There we go. How many do I have up here? Looks like there's only 1.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah. You're not. Oh my gosh! Look at all that. Yeah, man. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So. Oh, this is color spray. And let's here. And then let's use this color spray. Okay. Alright, Ember. For now, we'll just get her up close. I don't think she can do anything here, can she?
Or
Nope.
else.
Alright,
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
there we go. Of course, Sela isn't going to get anywhere here. She'll probably get hung up on something. And can I charge anything? No. Too far away, I'm assuming.
blood!
And
Time to share your treasures.
you got knocked way down there. Okay.
Too late for apologies.
Miss.
I'll hit you!
Let's get you a little closer land.
You won't survive
Go.
me.
I think that's all of them. Yep.
I'm gone.
Alright. So... let's see here. Let's go to the house now. I think we've pretty much seen this entire area. Oh, yep, there's a cart. Let's go into the house.
Follow my steps.
Save the last
Oh,
one for
hello.
me.
You have engaged a hostile swarm. Against such enemies, regular weapons are ineffective or even completely useless. However, any swarm is vulnerable to attacks at hidden area on different levels below. Core rules: you can hit a swarm with a regular weapon, but the damage it receives will be halved. Against swarmed enemies, use this Ember. Okay. All right. So
Cover me, all right?
alright. Where is...
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
how come... hold on. There we go. So there's a trap.
You won't stop us.
Wait. Hold on. Did I get hit with something? I did. I'm sick. I'm nauseated. Can I remove that? Self. Just curious. Okay. So did I hit a trap? No, it hit me. That's what happened. It made me sick. That's what that. Okay. I should have taken the.
You are today's sacrifice.
Yeah. Are we both sick now? Oh, this isn't good. All right.
Endure this.
Okay. The sick is gone.
Rely on me.
Use. Oh, I don't have any potions equipped. Why don't I have potions equipped? I need. We'll use. Equip. Equip. Use. Oh. Use. Use. Equip. 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 What else do we have? A scroll of mage armor, magic missile. Oh, okay. I should have been using these. Mage armor, protects from evil. Let's equip some of these. Scroll of doom. Man, she is so good. Fire belly. Fire resistance. Divine favor, calling the strength and wisdom of a deity. You gain 1. Spray. Let's equip that. Equip. Okay. I just want to use some of the ones that I have. Let's see, inflict light wounds. Let's equip you too. So, equip. Good, good. So, Lan. He's so far back, I don't think I need to pop anything on him. Okay, but armor and shields. So he can't use any, she can't use any, probably can't use it. She's got a neck piece. Let's see what we've got. Accessories. Braces. Ringer of protection. I feel that would be good for. She's always getting beat on. Deflection bonus. So let's give that to her. Copper ring. There's nothing. You know what? Let's just. I don't know what it does, but. Okay. Now then, we've got a trap here. But where is it get disarmed from? New recipe. You found a new recipe. Seasoned wings and thighs. You have found. To learn it, right click and choose memorize in the inventory. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go to our inventory. And where would this be? There it is. Hold on. Okay. I'm guessing that means that I have learned it.
Let's head out.
Now I need to find out where to disable that trap. Destroy the magic circle. Okay. Alright, where's... There it is. You are good, at least, by getting rid of those traps. Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
Short bow. Hide armor. Can any of my... Hold on. Let's see. Can any use that armor I just picked up? Because that seems... Nope, this is all... They can only use light. How about me? I've got leather armor, light leather armor. This is medium. Or dexterity. What's she got on? Alright. Drop it on her. And 7, 36, 35, 1. Okay. I think we've got everything from in here. Yep. Alright. Now let's get out of here. Let's go out this way.
Let us be careful.
Now, can I go up here yet? Doesn't look like I can go this way. Alright, so how do I go? I guess I need... Why does this show still show that exclamation? Hold on, J. A burning city. Visit, so I need to visit... Okay. Worm. Talk to Horgus. Mansion with Camilla. Where was the... Yeah, Chili Creek. Wait for the liberation of Canabras. A little fishing village on the bank of the Sullen River has been without a priest for years. Wait for the liberation of Canabras. So... Alright, let's, Tower, Silken Thread. Let's go to Gorm's Mansion. What? It says I can't? What? Alright, hold on. Or there's no way of crossing it. So am I not going to be able to cross any of this? No, I can. I can go here. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Alright. What do we have here? We've got some loot over here.
Tread lightly.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment. An audience. Problematic, but not critical. You there, boy. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Shrug, remain silent.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Actually, it's Azergal, a glaive made of red adamantine.
That is correct. But still, boy, no prompting, please. This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull. Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep, and a cow.
It's an aurochs, as a matter of fact.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Damn it! She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
I'll stay silent.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
That was pretty good. Alright. Cultist, archer, sharpshooter. Just go up and smack the closest.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
There we go.
Surrender,
Need to waste
or else!
anything. Wow, she's not very good with the... Is she? Alright, but we'll move her over here. Apparently we won't move her over there. I still can't charge anything.
Aim carefully.
Alright.
Make every strike count.
Distract them for me.
Oh, who's this? Absolute answer is an answer too.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, boy? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
Let's see here. The answer is red and white.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
You know for sure Odin died not long before the world wound opened and the first group. Yes, he did. You know for sure Odin died not long. Oh, so he died not long before.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Arilu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the World Wound? the Lord of the Labyrinth, or the Border Inquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss?
Architect of the World Wound.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation. It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Now, can you finally tell me what we're getting at with all those questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
Why do you keep calling him a boy? I have a name, you know.
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
So you're trying to say I am mediocre?
Yes.
Canabras, is it safe right now? Shall we join forces?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree. Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
We join forces. You probably follow my instructions during our expeditions. But you will be aiding the progress of science. You know what? I agree.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer. Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Who are we gonna drop? We're gonna drop. Alright, so now let's see here. Hold on. Alright, let's save this first. Now, let's gather the loot. Collect all. Let's go gather this loot. You acquired a scroll of calls for your character was to learn a spell and add it to their spell book. It will destroy the scroll. Okay, so Woljeff needs to do the call sphere. Woljeff. Scroll of call sphere. Where is that usable scroll of call sphere? Is it not in here? Okay, let's do this. Accessories. Okay, I'm clicking. There's usable, but I don't see. Oh, is this something? Hold on. Is this something I need to go in my spell book? these different? Each day wizards can prepare a number of cantrips or level 0 spells. These spells are cast like guns, but they are not expended when casting. Oh. Can I add this? 1. Alright. So... Scroll of Cause Fear. Oh, there it is. Copy to spellbook. Okay. Alright, so that must mean I go to spellbook. Show all spells. Calls fear. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. So can I add these over here? Like, can I... Because I've got burning hands. So could I... like, move this? Oh, I can. Like a mat. Okay. Hold on here. Let's go back to Mage Armor. Let's... what she got? Create Pit, Mirror Image. What she got right now? She's got Magic Missile, Snowball, and Mage Armor. Okay, so let's get out of here for now. All right, let's loot everything and let's head back to the inn. All right. Yeah. Let's get out of here. I think this is where I'm going to end. Let's see, about 3 hours. So I want to go back here.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
There we are. Who do we have? Can I charge that? I can. Fantastic. Auto casting. Ninio has a cantrip, Ray of Frost. It can be used indefinitely and for free. Cantrips and Orsons are a spell kind, or a special kind of spell that can be cast on infinite numbers of times a day. Some examples are Acid Splash and Ray of Frost. If you click right mouse on such a spell, it will move to the active slot, and the character will automatically use it instead of equipping weapon when attacking. Making use of cantrips by automatically casting them with spellcasters who are ineffective with certain types of weapons. For instance, you can use cantrips instead of attacking with a crossbow. Oh, that seems good. Okay, so where is that? What did they say it was? She's got Ray of Frost. So where is Ray of Frost? If I did, and I went to her spell book, and I went to character abilities. Zero level spell courses. Right click on a spell in action bar, activate its automatic casting, but I don't have that in here. Slumber, dismiss, ear piercing, target, burning hands. Oh, here it is. Daze, light, guidance, divine zap. But there's no Ray of Frost. Just let's go over here.
Too late for apologies. I'll hit you!
Okay. What does she have? There's a Ray of Frost. So, can I use... No. Okay, so let's just see where I can move. So she's got the Ray of Frost. Will it reach? No. Alright.
Forwards!
Can I make it? Yes. Oh, I didn't see the cultist back here. Hello.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright.
I'm gone.
Alright, now let's get out of here. Okay, still going here, travel, enter. And let's go in, can I rest here? I'm assuming that camp. Begin resting. Continue. Okay, so I'm overloaded? Really? Let's... Let's get rid of some stuff. Actually, wait. Okay, this is a good spot to end for now. Let's get a save. When we come back, we'll go through and equip. We will equip weapons and gear on some of our new companions. So for now, that is it. A little over 3 hours, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I will be back. I don't know if it will be today. Most likely it won't be today, but sometime this week we'll continue with part 4 and see where we go. This looks like it's going to be a long game, so there's nothing on the horizon, I don't think. Let's see what's coming up. What's on the release calendar? Vampire the Man. Nope, that's a BR. I don't see really much of anything worth streaming. Perhaps Death Stranding, the director's cut, when it comes out on the 23rd. But I think I'm just going to continue with this. Probably won't stream New World. Far Cry 6 is a definite. But that is it for today.